Perry, what's up, Perry?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing good, brother. You ready to talk about the NFL predictions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's talk about. Let's go with the NFC side first.
Okay.
Ga- Game one is we're gonna bring up the very hot Green Bay Packers at San Francisco 49ers. Jordan Love's reminds me of old Aaron Rodgers back there.
I know he's hot right now. He's slinging it. He looks good.
He knocked Dallas. They standed on the Cowboys star and said, "See ya."
It happens to the Cowboys every year. They choke.
They're bringing back their quarterback. I mean, they're bringing back their coach. They said.
McCarthy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's had 3 straight years, at least 12 wins.
Yeah.
Or so. I don't know. I never know with Jerry Jones. So he's definitely going to be on a tight shift coming into next year.
So I think San Fran gets this one, but I think Packers are looking good for years to come.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, I think San Fran's going to pull it out. It could be a close one. Spread's 9.5, I think, right now. But Packers, I think, will keep it a little close the way they're playing good ball right now.
Let's get this out to good old Dr. Paul and his Green Bay Packers. Trying to make a run of all runs.
It'd be magical. All right.
Next, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But before we get that, I think San Fran's going to win too. I'm going to go in order, and you think, and we'll see who we think is going to win the games. And then we'll get the Super Bowl. So you got San Fran?
Yeah, I'm going to take San Fran.
I got San Fran winning this game 31-27.
31-27. I like that score. I'm going to go with maybe 31-24. I'll take 3 points off.
All right. Now, next game, I got Tampa Bay, Detroit. Now, this game, look, Tampa Bay, I think the Eagles are better than Tampa Bay, but the Eagles just had no heart on Monday, and Tampa Bay just sliced them up.
I agree. The Eagles haven't had heart over the last month and a half of football. I don't know what happened. I don't think anyone knows what's going on over there right now.
But
it's just a total circus.
You think the coach gets fired for the Eagles?
I don't know. It's a whole nother hot topic. I don't even think they know what's going on. Lori, I think, is on vacation. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the long run here. But if he goes, there's a lot of coaches out there to pick from.
Maybe Bill Belichick.
Maybe Bill Bay. I don't know. Word on the street, he might take the Falcons job.
I don't know why. I think the reason he was looking for a coach is to get a team with a quarterback.
Yeah, no, I agree. Unless Falcons make a move for like a Justin Field or so. But no, I agree. I thought he would actually go to the contender or so, and I thought at the time the way he was looking, I thought it might just be the Cowboys and the Eagles as the top teams.
I thought he might go to the Chargers.
The Chargers?
They already have a quarterback in Herbert. They got good receivers. They got a good running back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They got a lot going on over there. I think Eckler's contract's coming up or so.
I think it is up.
Yeah, down the end of the road, he didn't really look all that great. They got a lot of cap issues right now, kind of going on over there. But I mean, they got their Q, which is their franchise quarterback. So it's a good spot to be if you're a head coach.
You know who's going to get paid though? Mike Evans is going to get paid.
You think?
He's getting paid.
The big bucks?
He's going to get paid some money.
Yeah, he'll definitely get paid. He's been doing it for 10, 11 years.
Does Tampa let him walk? I don't think they can let him walk.
Nah, I would say, but you never know. What if like a team like the Chiefs or one of those other teams that are looking for another receiver or receiver one come in and give them the bread? Never know. You don't know what's going on as far as look at Tampa. Tampa's 1 win away from the NFC Championship game.
I think the Lions win this game now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the Lions are going to get it, especially being in Detroit again. The place was rocking last week.
I
But
think
Baker's playing like his old Oklahoma days right now.
me and you are both Baker fans.
Yeah,
So.
I love Baker. He brings energy.
But the Lions don't have good defense either, so.
Yeah, they got shredded chicken against the Rams. Stafford was piecing them up.
He was, but the only thing is that the Rams don't have the Rams defense blows too.
Yeah. No, I think this game could be another shootout, kind of similar to the Rams Lions.
I think this game's going to be 40-30, 40-34.
40?
Yeah.
You got a 40 piece?
Detroit's going to bang up 40.
Wow. I don't know if it goes that high. But let's go 24. No, 28-24 Lions.
Lions, Niners. Now let's go to the AFC side, where first game I want to get into is we're going to go the games Saturday. So I'm going to go with Houston Ravens. Now this game could be close, but I told you already I got Houston upsetting Baltimore.
You got pizza and wings on this one.
C.J. Stroud's going into Baltimore and is going to win.
The Ravens 9-point favorites. They're going to handle business.
I think it's going.
The show for the rookies is going to come to an end at some point.
I think it's going to be close.
You think?
I think the score is going to be.
I think the Ravens have a lot better defense.
I think the score is going to be.
What'd you say?
2019.
2019, a 1-point game.
Yeah.
Tucker at the buzzer.
A game-winning field goal. No, Houston at the buzzer.
Oh, Houston. You're nuts, man. I think Lamar already got his first playoff win out of the way. I think he goes. I think he's got a shot to go to the bowl here.
That wasn't
playing good ball.
That wasn't someone else. Some other people think Houston win.
Yeah, but I mean, I look at it this way: it's 9 points for a reason. In Baltimore, it's going to be a hectic little place to play. We'll see. They're fresh off the bye.
We'll see. Next, we got the game of the week: Kansas City, Buffalo. The next Mahomes, the next Brady and Manning rivalry.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call it a rivalry yet. When Pat wins every time.
I think Josh Allen wins this year.
I think I agree with you. I think he's on a mission right now.
This is going to be a low-scoring game, though. So I think I got maybe little 18-14.
18-14. You're going low scoring?
Chiefs have, look, this is a reason to look at. Chiefs have one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Yeah, they got a solid there.
Bills have a good defense. So you need to go low scoring.
Hey, two big-time quarterbacks, though. Yeah, it was cold. It was a cold. Look at the Chiefs against Miami. It was cold against them, and Pat put on what, 26?
This guy ain't Tua, though. This guy's Josh Allen.
I agree. He's going to score points, too.
And the thing is, if it was in Miami, do the Dolphins win? They might win.
Yeah.
I don't think they do, but Tua doesn't play good in the cold.
I know. Plus,
Josh Allen plays in the cold, and he plays good in the warm. That's why he got the advantage.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be freezing in Buffalo, most likely.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. I think Buffalo. I think they squeak this one out. I think I think Josh finally gets it. I don't want to bet against Mahomes, though. You can't ever bet against him.
Well, I'm betting against Mahomes this week. But again, I don't like Mahomes because I like the Broncos. I do like Mahomes, but I don't like the Chiefs.
Yeah, Mahomes he's gonna piece you and the Broncos up for the next 15 years.
We beat them this year.
It's fine. You remember our other bet?
Yep.
Broncos don't win the division until Pat's out of there.
You said Pat or Herbert. So what happens if they pass Herbert?
It's still going on.
Now we go to the divisional round. My picks. First, I think San Fran beats Detroit.
Yeah, I agree.
Close game, but I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. So I think we're going to go 37-34.
Yeah. 37, 34. I'm going to go 31. 28.
Ooh. I think that game was overtime.
31-27.
Overtime. Overtime.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
San Fran and the Lions to go to the bowl. It's going to be OT?
Yep. Maybe Mimi called 2 OTs.
You're just putting together an absolute crazy end of the playoffs here.
Crazy end of the playoff. Jared Goff rolls out.
After shootout, you got overtime going on?
If it ain't right, it ain't right. Who cares? Now you got the AFC. I think Buffalo beats Baltimore.
Baltimore? I thought you had Houston in there.
Yeah, I do. Buffalo beats Houston.
I think.
I got this score being.
Josh Allen's been on getting in this spot every year.
I got this score being 36-33.
Oh my Atlanta. So I got Buffalo against Baltimore. Baltimore's playing good ball. You know, Bills Mafia. I think it's gonna be Bills Niners Super Bowl.
Yeah, Bills are on a mission, and then Bills beat the Niners.
You got the Bills winning it?
Yeah, they're on a mission, dude.
Yeah, you know, I'm riding with you. Bills win the bowl. Bills Mafia explodes.
They already exploded in Miami. You didn't see that?
I can't pick Purdy to win the bowl.
You didn't see my cop friend showed me a video in Florida when they played the Dolphins. His Captain Cupcake, I call him.
Oh, your friend?
Yeah. The Bills fans were like taking over the streets of Florida.
When they beat Miami?
Before the game.
Before for the game that was for the division?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one Dolphins fan.
Bills Mafia, man, they're crazy.
You think those fans are crazy as the Eagles?
Nah, we're better. We're better. Hey, just think. You were a part of us too when you left.
Power. We're
for the ponies out west.
We're crazy out here in Denver, dude.
Yeah.
Wait till we get wait till we get a quarterback. We're gonna be one of the best threats in the league.
It's a lot to ask for, brother. Quarterbacks don't just fall off trees.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks don't just fall off trees.
They fall off trees.
I don't know. You got to get the right one, man.
We could have got Josh Allen, but we didn't want to draft him.
So you got the Peyton system going in now.
With Jarrett Stidham.
I can see them rocking Stidham next year and tanking. Where do you think Wilson goes?
I'm gonna say Atlanta.
Atlanta? Ross goes to Atlanta?
Wait a minute. They might draft a quarterback. So if they don't draft the quarterback.
Russ and Belichick?
Yep.
Is that the combo?
I don't think Russ had a bad year as he wants, and if Denver says they're going to keep him,
I thought he played fine.
Russ might request a trade because what they did to him.
Yeah, he's not going to be staying in Denver. They bench him for a reason because they don't want him to get hurt.
He said he wants to stay, but even if they said, I read reports that said he could be back, but I don't know. If I was a quarterback, I really wouldn't want to come back because of what they did.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to be there.
I couldn't trust after that if you told someone you're the starter and then bench him after a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of question marks. There's question marks over there and with the Birds.
You think Hurts is the future?
Yeah. You know, I don't think there's any issue with him. Just went to he brought us to the bowl last year. I think it was more so just an internal coaching issue that I don't even know what's wrong.
I don't think Hurts had a bad year. He had a lot of turnovers, but Hurts was also throwing 3 touchdowns a game.
Oh yeah, no, he's still a dog. That's our guy. He's not going anywhere.
The Eagles can't get defense and offensive coordinators off the friggin' street.
Yeah, they're probably calling around right now. Every single team asking who's available.
Did they fire their coordinators yet?
We'll have to bring me in, Eric Corsetti.
Yeah, you're like your dad, Eric Corsetti, every play.
Eric Corsetti. Now I'm running a flea flicker out there too.
Yeah, you'll be fired after day one.
Nope. I'm telling you, one flea flicker a game. It's always positive yards.
Flea flicker?
Yep. It's the best play in football.
What about the Philly special?
That could be number 2. Flea flicker always
And then
works.
soon after the year, you're taking over head coaching job from Nick Sirianni?
Yep.
You're going to be the head coach?
Yep.
Where's
Air Corsetti.
And then Jeff Lurie is going to have to sit you down and give you the hard talk he wants to give you.
About what?
When you suck and fire your ass.
Nah, we would have went undefeated.
No, you wouldn't have. Pirate, I don't care how good of a coach you were, if you were. Nothing's fixing the defense. They gave up 30 points a game. The rest, from the Dallas game on. Maybe the game they didn't was against Seattle. Every other game they gave up 25 and above.
You know what's fixing it? Is putting Bradbury on the bench.
Mike Evans burned him the other day, but the only thing
he's cooked chicken.
The only thing that saved Mike Evans is he dropped the ball. It would have been a touchdown.
Went right through his hands.
That was a perfect pass.
I think he had a couple like that.
What, in that game?
Yeah.
What do you think of? You like Sly?
Yeah, no, I still like Sly. I don't think Sly's bad.
I don't think
Bradbury is cooked chicken.
I don't think Slay's better than Surtain.
Yeah, Surtain's about to be in his prime, and he's young, dude.
I would take Mike Evans over here in Denver.
Yeah, you guys need him. Jerry Judy's. He is sauce.
They might bring him back.
You want him back?
Yeah. No, I don't. I want a Mike Evans contract signing.
So you want Evans and Sutton?
Mm-hmm.
About wide?
What?
Evans and Sutton?
Yep.
You could do it.
And go draft Michael Pittman Jr.
Who?
Michael Pittman.
Pittman, the receiver?
No, the quarterback. Who was doing Washington? What was his name?
Oh, Michael Penix Jr.?
Yeah, Penix.
Is that who you want?
Oh, he's a lefty, dude. Who's the last dangerous lefty in the NFL? Michael Vick.
So you think he's the next Mike Vick?
Dude, look at his size, dude. Who's the last dangerous lefty in the NFL?
I don't know.
Mike Vick. Tua, I guess now, but.
Yeah, Tua.
But.
Yeah, Penix funds that thing, man.
Yeah,
he was struggling against that Michigan defense, though.
I don't know. You think he'll be good in the NFL?
I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Where do you think Harbaugh goes? Think he signs with someone?
I think he stays. What do you think?
You think he ends up staying?
Sorry, he created a dynasty in Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know though. You gotta think. And he went to 3 NFC championships on the Niners. He went to the bowl.
All right. If he goes anywhere, I hate to say it, if he goes anywhere, my prediction, Jim Harbaugh, if he coaches in the NFL in 2024, will be the new head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers.
Really? He's got a good record in the NFL. I think he's 44-19.
Yeah, except he lost to his brother.
Is that he dead?
Twice.
You can't get him.
What?
Can't get him.
Lost to his brother in the Super Bowl and regular season on Thanksgiving.
Oh, true. It was the Super Bowl. I forgot about that.
Then they played the same. Then they played.
Flacco got him.
Yeah, Broncos should have got there, but the one safety was coming in and left that guy wide open.
Yeah.
It was a rookie.
Flacco and the boys.
Baltimore had a good team. That was Ray Lewis. You know, Ray Lewis is a beast. I think that was his last year.
Yeah, their defense was loaded.
I know.
They still had him. I think they still had Ed Reed.
Broncos should have won that game, but they gave Baltimore life and they capitalized.
Yeah, if the Queen had ball, she'd be king.
It is what it is. No, you can't do anything about it. If you ask me, Broncos probably should have went to 3 Super Bowls with Peyton Manning, but they didn't. You know, they lost to that game. And I won't say 3 because they lost to the Colts, but they got killed by the Colts. At least 2 out of 3. Well, they did. How long did they have Peyton Manning for? 4 years, right?
Was it 4?
Yeah, I think. Because they went to 2 Super Bowls and got knocked out in 2 playoff rounds.
Yeah. They pumped the Panthers.
I know. But their defense was loaded. They couldn't score. Defense has always been loaded, except early this year. I mean, their defense picked it up, but, their problem is ever since winning the Super Bowl, they can't score the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Their defense, they always draft good defensive players.
And they've always had solid pieces.
Offense, it's always been getting that next quarterback since Peyton Manning. I can't remember the last time they drafted a good quarterback. John Elway, did they even draft him? I don't know.
I could see Surtain coming to the Birds soon.
You're going to have to give up a lot. You know that.
I'll get whatever they want.
Eagles already tried to trade for the Broncos for Surtain, and they have to give up a lot.
Yeah.
I think his rookie deal is up after next year.
Yeah, he's gonna collect the bag.
Broncos will give him the bag.
Yeah. I mean, if they start going the right direction, QB and stuff, he'll stay.
I think everyone wants to stay. They know, if he likes to coach Sean Payton, Vance Joseph. But Broncos may use one, if they're not working out a deal by next year, they may franchise tag him for 1 year.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then they may, I think you can franchise, how many times can you franchise the same person? 1 year or 2?
I think it's, let me see.
Because if they can do it 1 year, I think they'll franchise tag him and then try to work out a deal.
Yeah.
But it depends. If Broncos stink next year, they may trade him. You never know. If some team's saying we'll offer you 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and this guy and a third for Surtain, they'll probably take it.
Hang on. I think 3 times.
3 times with somebody?
Yeah.
So, the Broncos can win the... I don't know what's next for them.
Yeah. They'll be all right. Just got to get a kill. That's all this league is. You got to get your quarterback.
Billy Corsetti steps in from the Riverwinds League.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Boom! 92! Hike!
I'll go 0-18.
You play 17 games.
Yeah, true. I was thinking of the weeks.
All right, go! Billy's the Broncos to an undefeated season.
Yeah, undefeated.
He swept. He did something that hasn't been done in over 20 years. Bill sweeps the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they probably swept them with Peyton Manning.
What was that, 8 years ago? 9 years ago?
No, it was 8 years ago.
Pat wasn't around then, buddy.
What?
Pat wasn't around then.
And if Pat was around, he still loses to Peyton Manning.
He's cooking.
Peyton Manning is, my prediction, is the top 5 quarterback of all time.
Yeah, he's top 3, I agree.
I think he's better than, I think Tom Brady's number 1. Number 2, Joe Montana.
Yeah.
And 3, Peyton Manning.
Good old Peyton.
I mean, I could say Peyton may be better than Montana, but I never seen Montana play, so I'll probably say...
Give it a couple more years, and Pat might be number 2.
I might say Tom Brady, Manning, then Montana, but...
Yeah.
Because I like Manning a lot. He's my favorite of all time.
Peyton?
Yep.
Not Tebow?
I'm saying NFL. College is Tebow.
I gotcha.
That's why...
You got the Niners versus the Bills?
Mm-hmm. So do you.
Yeah.
The only difference...
Maybe I'll go the Ravens.
What?
Maybe I'll go the Ravens. I don't know. It's a tough matchup. Them and the Bills.
Just pick one.
All right, I'll rock with Josh.
I felt like this. I don't want to... The reason I'm picking the Bills, Power, is because I don't want to go with the script.
Yeah, what? The Ravens versus Niners?
Yeah.
Why, is that what everyone's rolling with?
No, but you don't know what the... Didn't you see the little Super Bowl?
The colors?
Yeah.
For the last 3 years?
Yeah. That's why I call it the script.
We might have to ride with the script then. The script's been right the last 3 years.
This year, I'm hoping it's wrong.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The script's in.
I might ride the script.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm riding it. Buffalo. It's gonna be Ravens Niners.
The script's in. They said Niners, Ravens.
The script's in.
They wrote the script in the beginning of the year. Rematch of Jim Harbaugh looks to win his second Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
You're riding the script. You're riding the script.
Yeah. Who you think should win MVP?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I agree with you.
But they'll probably give it.
Be,
They'll probably give it to a quarterback. So if they do, I think it's going to go to either probably Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar's probably going to get it. But I think it should be McCaffrey or Tyreek Hill.
I think it should be McCaffrey. The guy scores like a touchdown every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3. And he's a running back. San Fran's nowhere without McCaffrey.
I agree. If you take him out of that offense, it's changing.
You think Brock Purdy stinks, don't you?
I don't want to say stinks.
Do you think if he was in the Broncos offense, Broncos be in the playoffs?
No. He's not changing that team like that. I think he's in a really good system. I don't want to say he stinks. He put up numbers this year.
What if he was with the Birds? Would he be doing good?
I don't really want to picture that. He looks ugly and green.
Nick hates Brock Purdy.
My brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but I'm not going to tell you he's terrible. He put up numbers.
He's looking to win his first Super Bowl wing. He's going to be catching Mahomes pretty soon.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but if Mahomes had Samuel, Ayuk, and Kittle, and McCaffrey.
Yeah, Mahomes probably would have been undefeated this year.
My prediction. Chiefs are signing Mike Evans. Boom, boom, put it down.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Broncos.
I don't think they're going to sign him, Perry. I said I wanted him.
Nah, I could see him getting the Chiefs.
They don't have the money, dude. They owe this Russell Wilson guy.
You get him, Rashee Rice, and Kelsey?
They owe this Russell Wilson guy $39 guarantee next year. They're over the cap. They don't have any money.
Yeah.
They can't sign Mike Evans. Mike Evans is going to want money.
I could see the Chiefs signing.
I said I would like Mike Evans because then you got 2 duo receivers. Then if you get your quarterback, they're gonna have to draft it. They're gonna have to draft a good receiver this year to take Judy's spot if they're not gonna re-sign him.
Yeah.
Even if it's in the second round, they got Mims in the second round. You can always get a good receiver in the second round.
Yeah. I mean, they go Evans, Rashee Rice, and Kelsey. It's a nice little offense.
They'll have a receiver that can actually catch the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Mike Evans can't always catch it, but
Yeah.
But he's still putting up numbers.
Now, Evans is a dog. Gets 1,000 yards this season every single time.
I don't know. Tampa might try to re-sign him now because if Tampa doesn't have him, they're not the same team.
No, 100%. Especially Baker had a good year.
And I like Chris Godwin, so that should be their first priority. Bringing back Baker and bringing back Evans.
Who? Godwin and Baker?
No, Godwin hasn't. Godwin, yeah, they should bring back Godwin too when his contract's done.
Yeah.
Tampa's always been good. That's why. Do you remember the podcast we did back in August?
Yeah.
And do you remember?
I think didn't we have Tampa finishing last?
No, I had Tampa finishing first.
Or let me see. I had the Saints, didn't I?
Yep.
I did have the Saints. Oh yeah, it was close though, man.
You had Tampa finishing in last, didn't you?
What?
You had Tampa finishing in last.
No, I think I had Carolina. Carolina was cheeks.
I think you had Tampa finishing in third.
New Carolina.
You had Atlanta finishing before Tampa.
Did I?
Yeah, I think.
I might have. I'm not a fan of Ritter, so I don't know if I did or not.
And I said Tampa is Baker Mayfield. I said if he's good, I said Tampa has by far the best receivers in the division.
Yeah, I agree.
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. That's why I did it. And I said their defense is pretty solid.
Yeah. No, I mean, they got a lot of. I think they still have a decent amount of guys from that Super Bowl team.
My boy's on the bench.
What do you say?
My boy's on their team.
Who?
Kyle Trask wants to get a sniff.
Oh, that. He's cheeks.
Kyle Trask wants to get a sniff.
They actually had it was a QB controversy between him and Baker.
I know.
Competing. Baker ran him out of the building.
Well, Baker's a better quarterback.
I don't know.
Kyle Trask probably did good in Florida should have probably went to the playoffs that year, but the one game they didn't want to throw the ball, and you have all these weapons, and the guy fumbles and they lose to Texas A&M. And the one year, the guy flings his shoe up in the air. Their team was loaded. It was probably the best Florida team I've seen since Tim Tebow.
Tebow was no joke back then.
That's probably the best Florida team ever. But this team was probably
100%. It's not even close.
This team's probably the second best Florida team I've ever seen. They had Tony. They had.
These guys might have been overrated though.
What?
Tony hasn't really. I mean, I guess he's got a Super Bowl, but
he caught that big. He caught that big. He caught that big catch in the. He caught that big catch in the Super Bowl last year. Touchdown.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. And then Kyle Pitts has been kind of like.
Yeah, I know he's been trash power, but the thing is, they don't.
Trask is trash.
He doesn't start.
I know.
The thing is, Part. I think if Atlanta gets a quarterback, I think Kyle Pitts going to turn to be a nice, good weapon.
Pitts, yeah.
They don't use him right.
They need a coach.
Do you remember this? Look at this. Do you remember this? Look at this. Bill Belichick. He drafted 2 tight ends, and Gronk turned into one of the best tight ends in football. Probably the best tight ends in football.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey has a beef with it, too.
Yeah.
But I think Gronk's better, but Kelsey can have a say when his career's done.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But I'm saying, if they get Belichick, who's their tight end? 6'5" Kyle Pitts. Bill Belichick can turn him into a star.
Yeah. No, I couldn't stand Arthur Smith. He was terrible. I think if Belichick or anyone else goes there, I think Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson all to the moon. They're all going to explode.
And but I do think they got to draft a quarterback because I think Ritter stinks.
Yeah, Ritter stinks. Heineke stinks.
Heineke.
They need a new coach and they need a Q.
Do you remember the year the Redskins asked him to play in the playoff game and they just picked them up from them?
He put his body on the line that day.
He was mowing the lawn and they called him.
Against Green Bay.
That was against Tampa.
Oh, it was Tampa?
Tom Brady, the year he won the Super Bowl, remember?
You gotta respect it.
The year he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He beat everyone. He was a wild card team. He beat them. He beat the Saints. Drew Brees' last year, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And that was the last time Redskins been in the playoffs. Sorry, Brody. I think they're more of a disaster than my Broncos.
Yeah, they're in a good spot right now, though.
Who, the Commanders?
Yeah, they're going to get a new coach. They got the number 2 overall pick.
Did you think they're all...
I believe they have the most money to spend. I think they have like 83 mil or 84 mil or something.
Did you think their old coach sucks?
I think Rivera was very overrated.
What's going to happen with Benamy? Do they still have him?
Yeah, I mean, he's no Seahawks right now, but I mean, usually when a new head coach comes in, he brings in their guys. But I mean, you never know. We'll see what happens. I guess, with
Benamy's a pretty good. He's a good offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Hal put up numbers. He's not that great, but he put up numbers. So,
I think they
take a quarterback.
Do you think Hal's their quarterback next year or no?
No, I think they're good. Maybe next year if they're starting a rookie off sitting, how some teams do. But I think they take a Q at 2.
I think they're gonna take the dude from North Carolina.
Drake May, yeah, he airs it out.
But we'll see. Where's Sam Howell from? North Carolina?
Yeah, he's from North Carolina too.
They're gonna have 2 North Carolina guys. Maybe you should go a different direction.
Little North Carolina quarterback controversy.
Was Drake May there when Sam Howell was there?
I don't know. I think he might have been there.
Ooh.
Was this his second year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was probably there, I would say.
Oh, so he was the backup of Sam Howell.
We're on to something here, a little controversy.
How good would it have been if he comes in and
Drake May comes in and steals the show.
Beats the guy that used to be his backup.
Be a little crazy,
his starter. And then he's like, Hal, you're the backup of me now, bitch.
I don't know. We'll see. There's some good quarterbacks. I like the kid Jalen. I like Jaden Daniels too.
I would like the Broncos to get him.
Daniels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Daniels.
But they ain't going to get him.
Who do you think they get?
I don't know. We got the 13th pick. 12th, I mean.
They could always trade up, though. You never know with teams.
Yeah, they want one. If Sean Payton wants a quarterback, I think he'll get it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, everyone's like, you guys should have went 1-5 and lost the rest of the year. I said, yeah, but here's the thing. You don't tell your team to lose.
Yeah.
Can't tell your team to lose. The Broncos got hot. They won 5 straight. Then they were 5-5. Then they went 6-5. Then 6-6. And they thought they had a chance in the playoffs. And honestly, they did have a chance in the playoffs. It's just they ran out of gas against bad teams.
Yeah.
They had no energy left. They ran out of gas, what they would say.
Yeah, it's tough to remember that.
But 8 wins last year, they had 5, so they improved by 3 wins.
What matters, man? They're showing improvement.
Next year they're gonna beat. They're gonna win the division.
So we could put some pizza and wings on that one, brother.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
The Chiefs are running away with that again.
They didn't run it away this year. They only won it by 2 games, dude.
They still won it. As long as Pat and Andy are there, you guys are in trouble. The Birds are a lock for the division next year. Stamp it.
Oh, you said a lock. Oh God.
I'm locking it because there hasn't been a repeat division winner since God knows when. I don't even remember the last time. And the Cowboys won it this year. The Giants and the Commanders both below. So the Birds stamp it. They bounce. A big bet. I don't want to say bounce back because we still have 10 wins, but big bounce back.
Do you think if McCarthy gets bounced again in the first round next year, he's cooked?
Oh, he's cooked. If he starts off bad in the beginning of the season, I think he's cooked. Yeah, I think he's on a tight rope now.
Nick Sirianni's on a tightrope too.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not going to give that guy the most freedom after what happened.
I don't think it's all his fault. He can't do.
It's some sort of intern. I don't know what the problem is.
He can't do anything about his defense giving up friggin' 30 points a game.
Yeah, I agree.
Teams were just going back, getting 4 seconds, throwing the football, and that was it.
Yeah.
Their corners were getting burned.
Cooked chicken. Their defense was Swiss cheese.
They weren't even fun to watch. And last year, even though I'm a Broncos fan, they say they were fun to watch.
Yeah, no, the Birds weren't fun to watch at all down the stretch.
They were in the beginning, but
you just knew it was coming.
Nah, when they lost to the Niners and Cowboys, I didn't know if it was coming then. But because those teams are too good, they had a tough stretch.
No, I agree. Because we just came off from beating the Bills and the Chiefs.
So you can lose those games, but
I didn't think we were going to get absolutely lit up like that, though.
You got lit up by the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Kyle Murray threw for 400, ran that offense he made the whole team 400 yards.
Yeah, that's great. It's honestly crazy to think about. The Birds choked the game against the Cardinals, choked the game against the Seahawks, and they should beat the Giants in the last week. You win those 3, and we're the 1 seed, and we're playing this week. It's crazy to think about.
Perry, even if they were the 1 seed, you don't know how far they would go. Their defense was still atrocious.
No, I agree.
If they were the 1 seed I know it changes the game, but
bigger than people think.
If they were the 1 seed facing a hot Jordan Love Green Bay who's just slinging the ball, scoring, their defense ain't stopping, you're going to have to score 50 points.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan Love, if you were an Eagles fan right now and I said, hey, what do you think about facing the Packers? Would you be confident?
With the Eagles team that we just watched?
If you were the 1 seed, ending the year, and you won those games, but your defense gave up like 25 to 30, and you scored 40 points, would you be confident facing Jordan Love? I mean, confident, but would you be a little nervous?
Yeah, I'd be nervous.
Because you know they're going to put up points, and if you don't put up points, you're going to lose.
I'd be nervous.
We would have to get Dr. Paul down here to watch the game.
Yeah.
His riding high with his Green Bay hat on.
I'd be juiced up right now.
What if you were him?
Yeah.
He is juiced up. I asked him about San Fran. I said, "Are you nervous?" He's like, "I'm nervous," but he's like, "You know, it is what it is. Let's go out there and play the game." He's like, "Who thought we'd beat the Cowboys?"
Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't even be here. They're the first 7 seed that won a playoff game.
The guy shouldn't even be. He's like, we shouldn't even be here. And he's like, we're taking advantage of it. He's like, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers 2.0.
Yeah, we'll see. See what happens to him.
That's it, Power. Thanks for joining me.
No problem, brother. Thanks for having me on again.
Welcome, brother. That's it. Thanks for joining me on the Bubcast. We talked about NFL predictions. And, you know, down the stretch, I'm going to have Power Nick on soon to talk about getting ready for the NFL playoffs, NBA playoffs down the stretch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll talk about the Sixers and our predictions when NBA.
Some NBA stuff, maybe and then some MLB stuff coming up.
Yeah, I'll see what the Phillies are going to do. And, you know, maybe we get Jim on here and talk if the Flyers are in and talk about his Flyers.
Yeah, get a little Flyers going.
But I need Jim because I don't know much about Flyers. I know that they're 26-14, I think, because they won today. They beat the Stars, who were like.
Hot right now.
They beat the Stars, who were like 25-12, 26-12, a good team, and they beat them like 5. They pumped them like 5-1 at home.
Torts got the boys playing.
I hope they make the playoffs because I like playoff hockey.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't watch them really during the season. I watched I think 3 games this year. But
We'll see. Philly needs it.
Well, I think they'll both get in, but the Sixers, I'm more worried about the Flyers than the Sixers because they're a young team.
Yeah, very young.
Anything can happen with them. You know the Sixers are probably going to get in unless something happens in Embiid. Knock on wood, it doesn't. But I'm just saying.
Knock on wood.
Because you never know with that guy falling around and.
Yeah, never know with him.
If anything happens to him, then we're done.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they can't win without him.
Nah. Cool.
That's like if Jokic is done, Nuggets are cooked.
Cooked.
Cooked chicken.
Cooked chicken.
Before I go, did you know the new rule that Embiid only can't miss 7 more games to win MVP?
Yeah. It's the new rule the NBA implemented, so people aren't suspension people for time management or load management all the time.
You think he'll do it?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's going on.
If he wants to win MVP, he already has better numbers than Jokic.
Oh, yeah, he's the front runner by far.
But he can't miss. If he misses 8 games, he's done.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. I can see the NBA switching up, but who knows?
I think it's a good rule. Like I think you should have to play at least 65 games because then Embiid last year sat out close to 20. I think 15 to 20. So it's a good rule because and if Embiid doesn't play half the games, he doesn't deserve MVP, and I think he does deserve MVP. But it doesn't matter if he wins 2 or 3 MVPs until he wins that first championship. If he wins that first championship, I already think he's better than Jokic. But if he wins that first championship, he'll be better than Jokic.
Yeah, he needs one, man. Jokic has his. He's got to go get one.
He'll get one this year. All right, Power?
All right, brother. Thanks for having me on.
Welcome. Bye.